here we go. The return of Snellzilla. Blake Snell leads the Dodgers out for Game 2, trying to clinch this series against Kansas City. Just his second start of 2026, and his first one since the 9th of May when he faced Atlanta. He was only able to complete 3 innings in his 77 pitches, gave up 5 runs, 4 of them earned, and he took the loss, but he wasn't feeling well. He had to take a look at that elbow, found some loose bodies, and so he underwent the new nano needle surgery. This invasive surgery, the same one Tarek Skubal had to undergo to address the same problem. And since then, Blake Snell says that he feels better than he has in years.
Well, easy to turn the page on that one outing. Not easy to turn the page on. There's only a couple months left in the season, so you want to get your legs underneath you right away. You want to feel good about where you're headed, and you want to be Blake Snell by, let's say, the middle of September. So tonight, try and make the first step forward.
The cambio to get Lofton in his first K.
I think very few pitchers would throw a 3-2 changeup in their first at-bat back in a 5-decker stadium at home with everybody cheering. That is some serious finesse.
Went 0 for 3 last night, walked and scored, struck out twice. Snell sits him down on 3 pitches, pumps it by him at 98.
He was averaging around 96 on rehab, and I really didn't want to look at velocity tonight. I really wanted to look at location. But throwing a 3-2 changeup to get the first hitter, and now blown by the fastball by Witt. Outstanding beginning.
Now faces Jack Caglione. Snellzilla strikes out the side in his return to the bump.
One with soft stuff, one with the heater, and one with the breaker to finish up 3 up, 3 down, 3 Ks. He's going to change speeds, and he's going to want you to hit the ball lightly early in the count. He goes deep into games. He's a veteran that's very savvy, understands he doesn't have an electric fastball, so he's going to move the ball around and change speeds and look for weak contact.
Can't check his swing. Freddie's not going to argue. A couple quick outs for Waka here in the bottom of the first. Kyle Tucker, still an 8-game on-base streak, 9 for his last 25. Pulls it on the ground to the right side, handled by Massey. And that ends the inning. So a 2-out single stranded after 1 full, nothing on the scoreboard. It's the first time in Blake Snell's Dodger career that he struck out the side in an inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Well, we advertised that this is a really good breaking ball hitting team, these Royals, but this curveball is not going to get hit by really anybody. That is starting at a left-hand hitter's front shoulder and ending up low and away just off the plate.
2 outs, bases empty, no score in the top of the second. Michael Massey pops up the first pitch. Betts gets out of the way for Pothead. 6 up, 6 down against Blake Snell. Here's Mookie Betts. Mookie doubled last night, 1 for 4 effort. This one smacked to left field, carrying back toward the wall. It's gone! Betts with a blast, and the Dodgers open the scoring. Bulldog, that had that sweet sound that we've been waiting for. Number 50.
It really did. You know, when I think about him, thinking that, you know, maybe I'm just a singles hitter now, maybe gap to gap and not hitting for power, that really could get him into a different mode where he goes, I still can launch the ball. And he goes right down the line. It doesn't have complete backspin. It's kind of neutral off the bat, but it still carries. And it's got to give him a lot of confidence.
First home run for Mookie since his 4-hit game in Philly coming out of the All-Star break. Trying to continue a recent run from the Dodger catchers. Reunions with Rortvedt and Hunter Fiducia, 2 guys who were traded for each other last year, have combined for a 4-game hit streak in the catcher position. Rortvedt down on strikes, ending the second inning, but Mookie Betts with his 14th home run of the year, first since July 20th, as the Dodgers on top early. Blake Snell's return to the mound here in 2026. 6 up, 6 down with 4 strikeouts. So far, a lot of the hard stuff.
That thing has another gear tonight. That curveball is breaking and then breaking again, and it's almost like it's got 2 different angles, the beginning angle and then the finish.
Bill had a big home run last night to tie the game. Paint, just pure paint. 9 up, 9 down, 6 Ks for Snell.
The changeup recorded Lofton's first strikeout. It was swinging.
Yeah. Ooh. Call the ball, but there'll be a challenge. ABS challenge powered by T-Mobile.
This one's bringing burgers.
Calls of return, batters out. Los Angeles has 2 challenges.
7 strikeouts the first 10 Royals faced. 2 balls on Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 1 with the K. Breaks Witt's bat, but it's a base hit into left center field. So Witt's first hit of the series comes with 1 out in the 4th and spoils the perfect game bid and no hit bid for Snell. 1-0 Dodgers. Mookie Betts with a solo home run back in the 2nd inning. 1 on 1 out for Kansas City. Jack Caglione grounds it to the right side. Edman with a dive, but he can't get it. Witt's going to easily cruise into 3rd. Back-to-back singles have the Royals working here in the 4th. Salvi the DH tonight. Better splits against left-handed pitching. Just kind of throws the bat out there, lifts it in the air to left field. Call behind it. Witt's going to tag, and he'll score as Call's throw smartly goes to 2nd to keep Caglione on a scoring position. The game now tied at 1.
Yeah, you're not going to throw out Witt Jr. You've got to experience these jams. You've got to experience that heartbeat. You've got to experience that concentration, and you've got to experience like certain counts where if I make this pitch, I'm out of this jam, and if you don't, you pay the price. It's not just practice.
Needs 1 more strike, and he's got it. Goes to the curve to get his 8th strikeout, stranding a pair of Royals who have tied the game at 1 in the middle of the 4th. It's expected to be the last inning where Blake Snell returned to the mound. First outing since May 7th, 2nd start of the year. Ducks throw it out in the shallow right field, and some more batted ball luck for Kansas City. Tucker guns it to 2nd. The tag, not in time.
Change up off the end of the bat, which is going to spin away from Tucker as it comes down out of the air. Mookie drops the throw, but I don't think it was going to be a little late anyway.
Infield comes in a little bit for the Dodgers. And Snell gets another strikeout.
Bloop double and a stolen base, and now the K. He's trying to work his way out of this jam. But baseball probabilities put him into it. Now he's trying to make it happen the other way.
On the 9th spot, Kyle Isbell has been a thorn for the Dodgers the last couple of years. Got him swinging.
One of the best curveballs I think he's had in his life, and he sticks with the heater to beat him, pitching directly at a scouting report to a guy with a slow bat.
Looking for 1 more out. The lineup turns over for the Royals. Ground ball to Betts. Snell holds the line. Runner on 3rd with no outs, and he gets out of it to keep things knotted at 1. In 5 innings and 80 pitches was the hope for Blake Snell. In 5 innings came before 80 pitches. Still just 73 with the count 0-2 on Bobby Witt. Bounces it to his counterpart Mookie Betts. Has to get away quickly, and he does so cleanly. Snell is the author of the 7th time the Dodgers have had a pitcher record at least 10 strikeouts in a start this year. The first to do it since Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the 4th of July. Salvi goes fishing in the shallow center. Tommy Edman goes back to make the catch. 6 strong from Snellzilla. There have been a couple of pitches tonight that Waka has gotten away with. Betts bangs one into the left center field gap. All the way to the wall it goes. They'll take a double standing up. 3rd extra base hit of this series for Mookie. Go ahead, run 90 feet away for LA. It's a big spot for Alex Call on Waka's 8th pitch. Call slaps one down the line to break the tie. Betts is in. Cole hustles to 2nd.
Well done, Alex Call. Not the prettiest of hits, but he gave himself a chance. Played it, the go-ahead run for the Dodgers. Well done. Protecting the plate, 95 just off the corner. Slapped the barrel on it. Hasn't played a lot, but that was a big one.
A fist pump to the sky, putting the Dodgers ahead 2-1. Teo pinch hitting. Steps in for Rortvedt to face Waka. Hernandez hits it hard to left field. That'll get the job done. Cole scores. Teo's safe. 3rd double of the inning and a 3rd Dodger run.
Dodgers through the tough times have been hitting into a lot of double plays. Well, these doubles are not double plays to get them out of the inning. These doubles are scoring some runs, and this one for insurance.
That's the knockout punch. 3-1 Dodgers. Dodgers welcome Evan Phillips to the mound for the top of the 8th, now leading Kansas City 3-1. Looking to get 6 more outs. Another 0-2. That's punched the other way. So the tying runs are aboard for Kansas City. And the slugging Jack Caglione comes to the plate. 1 for 3 tonight, 3 for 7 in the series. 2 on, 1 out, 3-1 LA. Caglione with a base hit the other way. It's now a 1-run game.
Another nice level swing on a pitch that's kind of thigh high. And he has proven that he can hit this height.
That has knocked in a run earlier with the sac fly. That's a base hit for Perez. The throw in cut off. It's a tie game once again.
That's some good hitting by the opposing team.
So the 26th pitch from Phillips will be his last of the night. The Royals fight back and tie things at 3, and they're still not done in the 8th. 2 on and only 1 out. Now Jack Dreyer's just trying to keep things tied.
The bullpen was starting to come out of their slump. The last 3 games had an ERA just over 2, but tonight hit a wall again.
Hit hard to center field. Pages pushed back toward the track, makes the catch. Tagging at second, Caglione. And Pages lost the ball, so Caglione's going to be waved home. The relay from Betts is late, and it skips by, and now Kansas City takes the lead.
And he records the out. Umpires decided that it was on the exchange out of the glove, and in doing that, the ball rolls onto the warning track away from the infield, and it was heads up by Kansas City. Do not put your head down after seeing the catch, but to actually keep playing. And as the tag comes in, head on swivel, ball out of glove, Kansas City goes ahead.
And now Kansas City with a crooked number to hop ahead for the first time tonight.
90 feet could be important to get a base hit here. Right guy in the right spot.
Mookie Betts 2 for 3. A home run to start the scoring in the second. Cruz to Betts. That's flipped the other way. Down for a hit. Tucker rounds and scores. And we're tied again.
Can Mookie carry a team still? He sure can.
Third hit for Betts. Second ribby. Now the Dodgers have a chance to take the lead. First and third for Edman. Bouncing ball to Whip. He'll handle it. That's the final out. The Dodgers get the run they needed to reset the game. Again, 4-4 to the 9th. Now it's the former top prospect Nate Pearson. One-time first-round pick of the Blue Jays, and their top arm in their system has bounced around. Now the back end of the Royal pen. As Pearson pitches a 1-2-3 9th with bookending K's. We're playing extras. Into the 10th, the Dodgers and Royals tied at 4. Now time for the Dodger debut for Seth Halverson. Right-hander acquired in a deal with the Colorado Rockies. Slide to right. Tucker running in, makes the catch. Isbell tagging, Tucker twirling and firing, and the runner holds.
You might say, why did he spin? Well, you spin to get your feet in order, and he understands with baseball eyes in the back of his head. That gets the back foot right in the right spot, gives him some momentum in the correct direction as long as he captures it and directs it, and that was a fantastic play.
Royals on the corners, walk the lefty to face the right-handed hitting Salvador Perez, who is driven in 2 tonight. Bouncing ball to Edman. Halverson's debut, a spotless 10th. Lucas Erceg, former Oakland A, acquired by the Royals a couple years ago.
It's a tall task. They've just decided to walk Freddie Freeman to set up the double play, but it is a tall task to shut down this Dodger offense in this situation.
Chopper left side, picked up by Erceg with a bare hand, throws it, he slips. Oh, what a play! And the pick from Caglione. If that throw is offline or if Caglione doesn't pick it, this game's over.
It was a fantastic play.
On Monday night, Max Muncy came up to the plate with the bases loaded, and he came through. Can he provide a sequel on Tuesday? 2 balls, 2 strikes. Erceg to Muncy. That's going to end the night. Max Muncy wins it for the Dodgers in the 10th.
After the ball left the bat, the only thing they had to make sure of is that everybody touches the next base. But guess what? They won 2 in a row.
That's a series win, partner. 5-4 the final. The Dodgers win it in 10. The second walk-off hit for Max Muncy this season.